Good day, everybody. I hope that you're well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on prepositions. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts. We're doing grade 5, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of prepositions. All right. So chapter is prepositions. Our subject is English Language Arts. We're doing grade 5. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on under the chapter of prepositions, it is to identify prepositions, and it's to identify prepositions and their objects. All right. So when it comes to prepositions, right? Prepositions is, we call it a connecting word. So prepositions is a connecting word, right? And prepositions, it comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And then it connects it to the rest of the sentence. So preposition is a connecting word that comes either before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And then it connects it to the rest of the sentence. So basically, that noun or that pronoun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. So once again, we said a preposition is a connecting word and it comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun and it connects it to the rest of the sentence. And we say that the noun or the pronoun that comes after the preposition, right? We call that the object of preposition. And if we look at an example, right? It says, I will call you after dinner. So I will call you after dinner. I wouldn't really say like compound words, but it is basically words that connect. It's not connecting sentences, right? So prepositions, it don't connect sentences. It is just words that we would say, what can I say? It just connects one thing to another thing, but it doesn't connect sentences. So we can't really say that it is like compounds, like compound words, but prepositions are words again, like across, above, at, in, near, onto, under. It's like even asking where's your bag, and you can say it's under your table. The book is on top of the table, or my bag is behind my chair, right? So those are words that are prepositions, but we can't really. I don't think we can say like compound words really. So it, like I say, it's a preposition. It's yes, it is a connecting word, but it just connects the noun, right? So the word that comes before the noun is the preposition, and it connects basically that noun to the rest of the sentence. But we will find out more basically, like while during this lesson, how we can use prepositions and basically in what context. But thank you for asking because that is actually a good thing. Like I'm actually very glad that you asked that question. All right, so we can say that I will call you after dinner. So dinner is our noun, and the preposition is after. When are you gonna call me? After. After when? Dinner. So we're connecting dinner to the whole sentence. So which means that our preposition is after, and our noun or the pronoun, right, is a dinner. So the noun or the pronoun is dinner, And we also say that dinner is the object. Because remember, we said that the noun or the noun phrase that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. And we can connect that to the rest of the sentence. You're welcome. If we look at another example, we walked across the wet grass. We walked across the wet grass. We need to identify the preposition and the object of preposition within that sentence. The preposition and the object of preposition within that sentence. And if we were to identify the preposition as well as the object of preposition, we walked across the wet grass, then we can say across is a preposition and grass is our object of preposition. And why do we say that grass is the object of preposition? Wet, it basically describes the grass. All right. So basically, remember the we said that the preposition it comes before our noun or our pronoun. And that noun or our pronoun, right? We call that the object of preposition and it connects it to the rest of the sentence. So we walked across where? Across the wet grass and it connects it to the rest of the sentence. And when it comes to prepositions, right, then most of our prepositions, they either tell us about time, they tell us about place. So time is like it's like saying when are you gonna do something? So so preposition of time is like maybe asking or saying when something is gonna happen. Place is like asking where or telling us where something is going to happen. Then we have preposition of movement. And then, of course, we have some that do not even tell us anything about time, place, or movement. All right. And if we look at an example of an adverb of preposition, preposition of time, place, movement, or something else, if we were to look at the example of preposition of time, Preposition of time is like saying, I will call you after dinner. What do you think is our preposition? It says here, I will call you after dinner. What do you think is the preposition of time that tells us when something is going to happen? And if we were to identify our preposition of time, then it can be, we can say it's after. When are you going to call me? After dinner. The next one says, here we have a preposition of place. The sunglasses on the table are mine. The sunglasses on the table are mine. What do you think is the preposition of place within that sentence? Preposition of place. And if we were to identify a preposition of place that tells us where something is, and then we can say it is on. On where? The table. It's on the table. And then we have our preposition of movement. It says, we walked across the wet grass. What is our preposition of movement within that sentence? We walked across the wet grass. And if we were to identify a preposition of movement, then we would say we walked across the wet grass. So across is our preposition of movement. Across where? The grass. What grass? The wet grass. And if we just have a preposition of other, right? Just an other, general one, then we can say, did you read the book about wolves? And if we were to identify our preposition within that sentence, and it's about, and the object is wolves. And if we were to look at the most common prepositions, the most common prepositions that we mainly use are words like about, above. across, after, along, around, at, behind, below, beside, by, down, during, for, from, in, inside, into, near, of, on, outside, over, through, to, under, up, and with. Those are our most or some of our commonly used prepositions. All right. So once again, we said a preposition is a connecting word. And our preposition, we said it comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And remember, a pronoun basically just takes the place of a noun. So a preposition either comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And it connects it to the rest of the sentence. And then the noun or the pronoun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. And remember, we say prepositions, they either tell us about time, or they tell us about place, or they tell us about movement. Time that tells us when something takes place. Place, it something that tells us where that something takes place. And also movement. So that is basically our preposition. And that preposition, it comes before our noun, which is also called the object of preposition, and we connect it to the rest of the sentence. All right. So now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. We're going to identify prepositions. Right? So we're not gonna go over that again because we already went over what a preposition is. We said a preposition comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And it connects it to the rest of the sentence. And that noun or pronoun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of prepositions. All right. So now we're going to our test where we are going to identify prepositions. We need to select the preposition. It says, shall we string some flowers along the aisle? We need to choose or select the preposition within the sentence. Sentence, but it looks like just words. We need to select the preposition. What is the preposition within this sentence? Shall we string some flowers along the aisle? We need to identify the preposition. And if we were to select or identify the preposition, and then we're going to say along is our preposition. Where are we going to put it? Along. Where the aisle. The next one says we need to select the preposition. The chamber behind the chamber behind you contains the mummy. We need to identify or select a preposition. The chamber behind you contains the mummy. So we need to select the preposition within that sentence. And if we were to select the preposition within that sentence, and then yes, we're going to select the preposition of behind. Well done. Behind is correct. The next one says we need to select the preposition. Do you do you hear those loud noises outside the auditorium? Do you hear those loud noises outside the auditorium? We need to select the preposition within that sentence. The preposition. Do you hear those loud noises outside the auditorium? We need to select the preposition within the sentence. The sixth one, option six, is one, two, three, four, five, is noises. Noises. Do you want to say that noises is the preposition? Option six is noises. Are you trying to say that noises is the preposition? Just want to confirm. And if we were to select a preposition, do you hear those loud noises outside the auditorium? And then we're going to say outside, which is number seven. Option seven is our preposition. All right, we are going to select the preposition within the sentence. Temperatures this month have been below average. Temperatures this month have been below average. What is the preposition within that sentence? So we need to select the one preposition within that sentence. Temperatures this month have been below average. The preposition. And if we were to select our preposition within the sentence, and then we can say below is our preposition within the sentence. All right, the next one says we need to select the preposition, the one preposition. A strong wind blows steadily through the gorge. A strong wind blows steadily through the gorge. We need to select the one preposition within that sentence. So a strong wind blows steadily through the gorge. We need to select the one preposition within that sentence. Try again. Try again. Not option 5. Option 5 is steadily. Is steadily a preposition? Try again. It's not option 5. Mm-mm. Not option 4. Option 4 is not option 4. Try again. A strong wind blows steadily through the gorge. And if we were to select the preposition within that sentence, so we need to select the preposition within that sentence. Yes, and if we were to select the preposition within the sentence, then through. Well done. Option 6, through is our preposition within that sentence. Well done. Now we're going to identify prepositions and their objects. Remember, we said that the noun or the pronoun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. So now we're going to identify the preposition and their objects. So we need to select the preposition first. Because remember, we said that the preposition comes before a noun or comes before a pronoun. And the word that comes after, the noun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. We need to select the preposition within that sentence. Not even within the sentence, we just need to select the preposition. We say that when it comes to prepositions, right, then the word that comes before the noun, we call that the preposition. The word that comes after the preposition is the object of preposition. All right. So now we're going to our test. We need to select the preposition within that sentence, the preposition. Reuben found the cocoon on that leaf. Reuben found the cocoon on that leaf. We need to select the preposition within that sentence. The preposition. The preposition. What is the preposition within the sentence? Reuben found the cocoon on that leaf. Where did we find the raccoon? The cocoon. And if we were to select the correct preposition, we can say it is on. On where? That leaf. We need to select the preposition once again within the sentence. So we need to select the preposition within the sentence, and then we can say it is we should hang Rick's photos over the mantle. Oopsie. Over the mantle. And if we were to select the correct option, we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over is correct. Well done. The next one says there is a wonderful Indian restaurant near Greenpoint. So we need to select the preposition now within that sentence. There is a wonderful Indian restaurant near Greenpoint. What is our preposition within that sentence? All right. And if we were to select our preposition within that sentence, and then near is our preposition, we need to select the preposition. It says, look behind the ketchup and you'll find the mustard. Look behind the ketchup and you'll find the mustard. What is our preposition within the sentence? All right. And if we were to select or identify our prepositions within the sentence, it says, look behind the ketchup and you'll find the mustard. Yes. And we will choose option 2. Well done, which is behind. All right. So this is now the end of our lesson on preposition. We said a preposition, right, comes before a noun or it comes before a pronoun. And the noun or the pronoun that comes after the preposition, we call that the object of preposition. All right. And we were to, I don't even know if we were to. Anyways, so we said that is our preposition. The object of preposition is a noun that comes after the preposition and connects it to the rest of the sentence. So thank you very much, grade 5, for joining the class. Thank you very much for interacting. And I really hope you're going to have a good day further. So till next time, goodbye. All right. Thank you very much, grade fives. You should have a good day further. Goodbye.